4 kind of day. It's one of those rainy mornings. All the way in the basement of the garage. It's no fun. I mean, you take the elevator down, then you gotta take more stairs down to another level. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. But you gotta keep the Tesla protected because she's looking good, guys. But that wrap is actually gonna be gone soon. And by soon, I mean like a month or two, month and a half. We'll see. More to come on that. I still got to figure out a couple things. Order some stuff. But anyways, my this is look. Yep, there you go. There, yep. Right there, yeah, you can still see my my touch thing is not great. Woo. She's looking good though. She's always looking great. But if we come down here, we open up some of this stuff. If I tap that, you can see those little weird lines that pop up above it and stuff like that. And if we tap on this Tesla T up here, about your Tesla, missing some letters. We got some of these things all jumbled up. Hopefully we'll get another software update soon. It'll fix that. Not really a big concern. The car still drives, the car still works. Functionality is there. And well, if you ever need to reset or do a soft reset, hard reset, I don't know what it is, but you just hold down the 2 scroll wheels. I can't talk, it's too early. Whew. Anyways, we are off to work. There's a Ferrari, I believe, under that cover. Let's get out of the garage. So I'm thinking the Tesla guy is actually the e-tron guy, and of course he's not charging right now. Like always, not charging. It's a little slippery out, so you know what that means. Beauty of having a Tesla. No one really hears you when you floor it or when you're going fast because, well, it's obviously electric. The only thing that gives you away sometimes is those tires breaking traction and then you get the tire squeal. But even then, the traction control, if that's on, is very good and very manageable. But either way, it's a ton of fun, especially having a rear wheel drive. Yeah, I love it. Oh. That would definitely be a rough way to start the morning, just coming out and your car's gone. But it is also very annoying when people are parked on these right-hand lanes in the morning rush hour traffic when they shouldn't be. Thank you, Waze, because, well, it impedes traffic and causes a lot of backups. So, Tesla shareholder meeting. I think that's what it was. It was on Tesla Talk Tuesday. Elon knew. He knew to do it on Tesla Talk Tuesday. However, it was kind of like after I do my vlog while I'm in my Tesla driving to and from work. Either way, Tesla shareholder meeting started at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, needless to say, the shareholder meeting. Let's keep it up here. Keeping it high level. All right, very high level. So, Elon did mention that they should remain cash flow positive. It's something, but you know how Elon operates, so we'll see. Cash flow positive, even though he expects to continue increasing production output by, I think, like 60 to 80%. He said they are selling their cars; they're doing a decent job. I'm just curious though if they are they meeting demand, exceeding demand. Like, I'm a little confused because they do technically have inventory cars, but then I think they're still doing like record sales. I don't know. I'll be curious to see next earnings and when they report the car sales next, how they're doing compared to last quarter. Are they growing by a lot? Are they making a lot more deliveries? Or is that capped based on their production output? So I don't really know, but I guess we'll see soon. There was also mention, or hinting at, the potential to bring battery production in-house. As you may or may not know, Tesla recently acquired Maxwell Technologies, which is like an ultra capacitor company. It has to do with batteries and ultra capacitors and whatever. I don't really know the difference, but it's similar stuff. And the ideas and Well, you would think they're going to start bringing battery production in-house. So right now they actually use Panasonic, who does assemble batteries in the Gigafactory alongside of Tesla's like car manufacturing. But they really need to be able to scale the battery pack production. And well, the best way to do that is to do that yourself. So just like the full self-driving, they built their own personal chip in order to help move that along more quickly and make improvements to the autonomous driving technology. So a lot of people are saying, well, they kind of hinted at bringing that production in-house, potentially mining minerals for these batteries, which I don't know if that's really feasible for Tesla to actually get into, although they do have the Boring Company. So Elon Musk has, I guess, did say that they should be breaching 400 miles soon of range. So that's pretty cool. New e-tron right here. Very interesting. They do just kind of look like what, Q5s or Q7s, whatever you want to call it, but they're just all electric. Audi took an interesting approach. Apparently they're not using the full percentage of the battery. That way when you charge and drive, you can take, I guess, full advantage of that faster charging rate longer. However, you don't get overall range that you do in a Tesla quite as much. I'll tell you what, guys, these colors on this new touchscreen, they are much like richer, and I mean it's actually it's quite nice. I think my other one, maybe just because the newer touchscreen, I'm sure, have been improved over time, but either way, this touchscreen is, I mean, just look at those rich greens right there. Woof. Wow. I mean, guys, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's like better than my TV at home. Okay, my TV at home actually isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I actually just did a hackathon, an Amazon hackathon, and I got a free Fire TV cube because that was like one of the final fours. One of my team was. So, thank you. My team was fantastic. It was a pleasure working with you guys. But yeah, free Fire TV cube, and that thing does like 4K TV and has Amazon Alexa all built in, and it's basically just like an Apple TV, Roku, all that good stuff. It's all the same stuff, but very nice picture quality, and the audio quality fantastic as well. If you guys ever have a chance, definitely do Amazon hackathons because you get a lot of swag. I also got like a Yeti mug. I got an Amazon t-shirt, got some Amazon socks. You get like $100 AWS Amazon credit, and well, if you're in the final four, you get some nice goodies. So it's very cool, great experience, good exposure. You meet some cool people, learn some new things. So yeah, highly recommend it. I think that e-tron must be the Tesla guy. He must have gotten rid of his Tesla, got an e-tron. I do really want to see that e-tron. So if you do watch my vlogs, reach out, please. I would love to see that e-tron. I've never been in one. I don't actually think I've even looked at the inside of one really, except for like pictures online. So very curious to see them and would like to know how you like it. But either way, we are doing the wrap soon. So stay tuned. It's going to be pretty huge. What we're doing is going to be quite interesting. Maybe controversial again. We'll see. Lots of people hating on my wrap now, but lots of people loving on it. Either way, I don't really care. It's fun. I can peel it off whenever I want. That's the fantastic nature of it. It's not permanent, guys. So, you know, learn how to vinyl wrap. I wanted to be able to switch my car up, have fun with it without getting too expensive, because if I were to pay somebody else to do a full car vinyl wrap, it would be like $2,000, and I'm not going to spend $2,000 just to rip it off, you know, 6, 7, 8 months later. So it's more fun when you do it yourself. You can feel good about doing it. It's cheaper, and you can change it whenever you want without feeling as guilty because you don't spend quite as much money. We got something planned. Let's just leave it at that. So more to come. I'm always open to suggestions. However, I will most likely ignore them, but we'll see. You know, if it's something crazy and cool, then I might not ignore them, but it all depends. Anyways, we're heading into work. More with the shareholder meeting in like 2 seconds. 1, 2. So we made it back. So you can, yes, the same. Sorry, this is completely off topic, but the car is still next to me. It kind of looks like it might be like an MG or something. Either way, small little convertible coupe 2-door, but it has. You can see the rims. I want to be respectful. I don't want to pick like the cover up and check it out, but you can see the rims. They say like route, but spelled weird, RUOT. Boriani, whatever it is, but it's basically an Italian like wheel manufacturer. I looked it up, so I'm just assuming that they've done like, could also be like an Alfa, I don't know. Either way, they've made wheels, rims, whatever you want to call them, for Italian cars, Ferraris. I would assume Alfas. Is MG Italian? It's British maybe, but either way, and then it says Milano on the other side, so I assume that's Milan, Italy maybe. Irregardless, some sort of tiny little coupe, two-door sports car. Looks like fun. I'm gonna rattle off some. Actually, let's get out of the garage because, well, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Also, Lamborghini Huracan in the back of my garage. Love that thing. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You gotta love people who decide to pay on the way out and don't prepay before getting here so they can just put the car in and go, but that's neither here nor there. Take your time, no rush. Ah, there we go. It's actually a beautiful day. It was a little rainy, a little disgusting this morning, but the weather really turned around. So more shareholder stuff. Wait for it. I know there's no exhaust note, but the acceleration is still just as fun. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna rattle off some. I'm just gonna rattle off a couple things that were also covered at the shareholder meeting. It's gonna be easier, get them out there, get them up on the screen, and just let you guys sit and think about them for a little bit. All right, so moving body repair in-house. They're saying that they can do some things even with mobile repairs. They recently did a bumper with a mobile repair guy just going to someone's house, swapping out the bumper. They were on their way. Unveil the pickup truck this summer towards the end. Semi-production will be end of 2020. And well, a lot of this is based on being able to ramp up battery production. So if they can ramp up battery production, they can ramp up making other vehicles and more of the same vehicles more quickly. So they talked about battery cell, doing that in-house. Obviously Panasonic does that now. Also battery and powertrain investor day, probably something like the full self-driving investor day that they did. They're going to do another one of those. And then finally insurance, which will be based on a small acquisition and some software that they have to write before they can deploy it. So all of those were a lot of the things that they covered. I thought those were the big points. That's what I was interested in, and I'm very excited to see some of these things come out and be unveiled. So more to come, but things to think about. Basically, they said they have no demand problems. People are buying their cars. Lots of people are buying their cars. And well, they're expanding globally now. Basically, they're doing a lot of shipments overseas. They're getting cars out. And if you look at some numbers based on when they were shipping cars like China and stuff like that, there were some cars in transit at the end of Q1, so numbers were a little bit shy. So hopefully we'll see a nice big like 90K plus number. Maybe they'll beat production numbers from Q3 or Q4 of 2018, which was like 90,700 cars delivered. So if we can get over 91, that would be really good, and really good for the stock. I think the stock has the highest level of short interest than it ever has. Some like 43 million shares are shorted right now, so we could get a nice short squeeze. Really see the stock pop. So more to come, but Tesla shareholder day, pretty neat. I always love these days. You get more information from them, you learn a lot more. I'm actually very excited to see this battery and drive unit investor day, because they're working with some interesting technology. So more to come on that, but I think that's going to be it for today. Heading out Saturday for a week-long family vacation, so unfortunately I will not be at Cars and Coffee the next 2 Saturdays either, but I am hoping to get back out to Hunt Valley Horsepower in the future and Katie's Cars and Coffee soon. We'll see. Check the Instagram though. Instagram usually has the latest stuff for if I'm going to Cars and Coffee or not, because it's more real time than, I mean, my vlogs are usually same day, but Instagram I can post as soon as I make a decision, whereas like I'm not just gonna like post a 2-second vlog saying I'm going to Katie. Anyways, that's gonna be it. So if you guys enjoying the content, please consider liking and subscribing, but until next time, thanks for watching.